So explain to us a little bit about how FC Sneakers came into fruition and how you became the overseer of the store and everything.
Yeah, man. What happened was my dad had a store in downtown Brooklyn, and with the whole thing changing, the changing of that spot was that they kind of kicked us out. So one year my dad got sick, so it was just me to kind of step up. I was fortunate enough to find this spot due to my uncle who's on the same strip in the mall. And we kind of just took a risk, man. Sold some sneakers, had some credit card loans, and started. Risk taker. Entrepreneurship means risk taker, so kind of took a risk with some old merchandise, put my collection up, and just a blessing. Now we're here, you know what I mean, working hand in hand with Sneaker Watch and a lot more to come, so it's pretty dope, man.
So how does FC Sneakers stand out from, all these other sneaker boutiques that are out in NYC, man? It's a lot of them, so.
Absolutely, no, 100%. Shout out to anybody doing the sneaker thing, to be honest, you know what I mean? FCS is a little different due to, we give you great customer service. It's all about you, you know what I mean? We're trying to keep our prices fair as possible. Just the inconsistency of the sneaker game, it's been a little tough. But this is the goal is to become one of the best shops out there. So we're constantly working with people, trying to provide you more than just the sneaker. You know what I mean? A lifestyle more than that. With the matching shirt, the fitted. We do a lot of custom work. We work hand in hand with a lot of companies. So not just the whole sneaker culture, but provide you just a lifestyle, that's what we're trying to provide. So, and then build something with the customers. I have plenty of customers that are customers. Then we start working together, and then there's an opportunity to be built. So just working together, we're closely with our customers and our fan base and friends, and that's what we're trying to do, just create opportunities for other people around us,
Okay, so you mentioned customs, like what names, can you throw out there in terms of customizers that you've worked with? Are there any big names or?
Yeah, there are a couple of big names that we worked with custom, JBF is one of them that is pretty cool. We're pretty much, when it comes down to sneakers, we give the upcoming person an opportunity.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
If we have like somebody that's locally, that's good from our neighborhood or our town or that we personally know, we say, oh, yo, drop a custom, you know what I mean? Maybe we could promote it. We might not sell it, promote them to get him the business as well.
Yeah.
We do a lot of custom hats from New Era itself, so we match the custom hat to the custom sneaker, so it goes well. We do a shirt, we're intertwined with a lot of clothing brands, so that's what it is.
So explain to us how the pricing works and how you all decide to place different rates for various sneakers. Like different boutiques will have like high prices, some will have a little bit lower, but how do you, we all want to know, how do you go about the pricing process?
See, the way that a lot of people do it, they go by market value. Like, this sneaker is worth this much, so I want this much. Going up in the sneaker game, like I said, since I was young, I do it on a profit basis. If I get it for the low, I'll sell it for the low. I just want to make a couple of dollars that my bills get paid and it keeps going. Like, example, if a sneaker's, let's say if something costing me 50 and the market value is 200, I don't want 200, you know what I mean? I want to make my couple of dollars, I'll sell it for 100, I'll still double up. But right now, it's so heavy that, you're getting less quantity. So sometimes you become like, oh man, I'm only going to get 10 pairs in, so let me milk the game while I can. But if I could get it for a good price, I'll sell it for a good price. I don't want to be greedy with it. So we try to tell our employees and everybody that works with our company and our brand that we're trying to build our relationship so we could get it for lower and we could sell it for lower. And there's always stuff that, we'll sell under box too, because we'll get it under box. But just due to all the hype at the moment, everything is so inflated, because you could say supply and demand.
Yeah.
The demand is so high, the supply is so less, or there's a lot of people holding on to it. That's a big deal. So personally, how FCS works it is that if we get the price we get it for, we set up a little margin, 25%, and then we'll sell it. But everybody works differently, you can't knock nobody. That's the thing.